y'all didn't get it from the first video, or if you didn't watch the first video, I'm gonna just start off by saying the DEPO is the devil. Okay. Now that we're done with that, we can get started. So what's up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I thought it would be perfect to go ahead and do a little bit of a get ready with me. So this is the final look we came up with. Today is actually the Super Bowl, so I'm getting ready to head out for some Super Bowl fun. But first, I did want to go ahead and give my second and third month update on being on the DEPO. So if you guys want to learn my experience, what do I recommend, and kind of like my final thoughts, stay tuned and keep on watching. Let's go. So, I'm gonna just do a quick recap of kind of what I talked about in month one. So in month one, I kind of talk about just my first initial, what initially happened right after I got the shot for the first time. I was very hot. The place where they shot me at hurt a little bit. And then it was very hot to the touch right there. And then even that same night, I started to get really bad hot flashes. Other than that, I talked about the start of like my anxiety starting for me, and then a little bit of depression. I was just kind of entering month two when I filmed the video, so I kind of just talked about how I started to feel like, because of my anxiety, I started to enter a bit of depression. So now that I'm in month two, first of all, let me go ahead and start on my makeup a little bit. Okay, so now that I've started on my eyebrows, pretty much a month or two, I'll just keep going with it because I think I did about 2 weeks into month two when I did my first video. So month two was kind of the same as month one, no real other symptoms, just besides, of course, the depression. Definitely had entered full-on depression, and I had to talk to my significant other about it because I really didn't want it to really affect our relationship, and I felt like it started to a bit. They really didn't understand me fully. So, you know, honestly, I lost a lot of weight at first. In month two, the biggest thing that was kind of different, because I was like, what? I thought people be up there gaining weight. Look at me, I feel like I'm losing weight. I never actually went on a weight scale to see, but I just felt like I looked really skinny. And my significant other also pointed out, like, you look kind of skinny. Another thing that did happen in month two, I just remembered it, and I just forgot. With y'all, I forgot what I was gonna say, so if I remember it, I'll come back to it. But that's really all that happened in month two, was the depression and feeling like I had a lot of weight loss. Those were the two major things that I noticed in month two. Everything else was kind of the same. I was just going through the motions. So then we get into the third and final month, which was half of December and then January, because I got my shot on the 15th of October, so just like half of December, so like from December 15th to January 15th. So from December 15th to January 15th, that's when I had some more major changes. I started to get really sick a lot of times. I always felt like I was very nauseous a lot, and I really couldn't explain like why. Oh, another thing that happened in the second month is I had a period for 2 weeks long. That wasn't too bad, but I still was like, what the heck? Like my periods have always been like 4 to maybe 6 days, depending. But this one was literally 14 days. So that was a little different. It was very light, very, very light. But I did still have one. And then within the third month, which is what we're talking about now, I had a period that lasted 3 weeks long. It was almost a full month. Like, y'all, it was literally almost a full month. But I want to say at least it was about 3 weeks long. I had a period. And again, like I said, now this one, I feel like it was a little bit heavier. And then it started to get really, really light. And also within the third month, I had serious water weight gain. And how I know that it was serious water weight gain, now ladies, don't go try this at home now. But I think I deleted all those pictures, but it was to the point where I had a belly and I thought it was like, oh, like I'm just eating too much. So maybe that's why I really didn't understand, because I actually started to create like a really big appetite. So I was like, maybe I'm just eating too much. You know, I am always saying I'm hungry. Maybe that's the reason. But then I actually had a party. Well, my boyfriend had a game night party, and there I drank entirely way too much. So of course, you know, when you drink too much and you like go to the bathroom a lot, I was going to the bathroom a lot. Y'all, when I say the next day I had a flat stomach again, I was like, and so me and my boyfriend was like, literally, that must have just been, you know, water weight for you. Another thing that changed for me within the third month is I actually probably went up a full size, full bra size. My chest is definitely a lot larger now than it was before. And I started noticing it a little bit in month 2, but I thought it was just like, you know, period. Like, you know, sometimes I get a little larger during my period. So I thought it was just that. But now the fact that it has stayed past my DEPO shot, like I'm almost, on February 15th will be like my 4th month I would have been on DEPO, but I did go off of it. And so it'll be a full month that I've been without DEPO, and they ain't going nowhere. So I don't know what that's about. Okay, so I'm going to be using the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. I just recently got this, and y'all, when I say this is literally my shade, this is my skin in a bottle. Like, I don't know. I didn't really have many, like serious, weird cravings or anything. Nothing crazy like that really happened to me. So I could say no to that. No food aversions, nothing crazy like that. So my final thoughts on DEPO is, I would say if you can stay away from it, I would. But that's not to say that your experience is going to be the same as mine. See if there's any other forms. Really talk to your doctor. Ask a bunch of questions. Quiz them. Because I felt like I asked my doctor questions, and they were like, yeah, that's cool. It's good. It's good. Whatever you want, whatever's good for you. And it's like, I understand that, I don't know, maybe they have to be that way, but no, tell me I want to know the pros and cons of every single one. So if you can even ask your doctor that way you can make your own decision if they really can't give you a decision. Keep asking them pros and cons. Well, what's the pros and cons of this one? What's the pros and cons of that one? And if they're just giving you answers of, well, this one a shot, this one that, be like, no. What are the physical pros and cons? What have people come back and told you about these things? What have patients come and say? Does every patient love this? Have some patients had hard, problems with them? And let them know, you're interested in something. You just want to know what the best fit is for you. I'm going to take some blush. This is an Ulta Beauty blush in nude pink. And I also did my bronzer. Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer in mahogany, my favorite bronzer all time. All right, who loves when they put on makeup and look just like a whole new human being? Because I like it. But yeah, so I went ahead, just did some lashes, went ahead and did my bronzer, highlight, things of that sort. So yeah, I just want to close out this video by saying thank you guys for tuning in, watching, subscribing. I know a lot of you guys were very interested in the 1 month update. So here was just month 2 and month 3, and everything that I just had to share about it. Ultimately, every experience is different, but if I can kind of enlighten you guys, give you guys different warning signs, things to might expect, that's what I'm here for. I'm just trying to build the best channel as possible. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a like if you are someone that has gone through DEPO or is planning to go through DEPO and decides to do it anyway, or whatever the case may be. just leave, questions in the comment section that you might have, or some of your experiences. That way we build this community and people get to learn from each other, because my experience might not be the same as someone else's, but the most I can do is at least share mine. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and until next time, bye.